Hey, welcome. Thank you for taking a quick minute here to let me show you what I believe is a calculator that should be in every real estate agent and loan officer's toolbox. What it essentially is going to do is show a client how to leverage the tax benefits of homeownership to afford a higher house payment. Typically, a client who buys a home sees a benefit by getting a refund at the end of the year. In actuality, that's an interest-free loan they gave the IRS for the whole year. They could be bringing home that additional $300, $400, $500 a month to help them afford a higher house payment, money in retirement, kids' sports, whatever it is that they want to do. And that's why we formed this calculator. It doesn't essentially have to be used strictly for a house payment, but there's a lot of people out there who believe they can't afford a house because of another $200, $300, $400 a month. When in reality, if they leverage the tax benefits, they can. That's another $30,000 to $50,000 in home when you break down the actual numbers. When you can show a client how to buy a house who didn't believe they could, it's obviously going to increase the amount of people buying homes and also increase your closings and the business for a real estate agent or a loan officer. Let me show you quickly how it works. I already filled out some of this information. Oops, I should have had this prepared. Sorry about that. Here's the beginning here. Essentially, you're going to put in your client's first name. Now, you can email or text a link to the client. They can do these numbers themselves. You can do it for them. At the end, there's a summary that gets emailed that I'll show you. Whether it's you or the client, put in their information, and this information will get captured in a back-end office that you can utilize to communicate with them, remarket to. First name, email address, the state they live in. This is important, obviously, because some states have different tax laws, and it is calculated in here. I did use a client of mine. Her current gross income is $33.21. Her net income is $17.70. She gets paid bi-weekly, so every 2 weeks. We hit next. She did have a 401k. I divided it in half because it's bi-weekly. There are no extra taxes on hers, on her paycheck. She is filing single and 0 dependents. They're filing married with 2. We would simply put 2 here and drop this down to married, either filed jointly or filed separately. Okay, we want to put this back because it will take this information and put it on the last page I'm about to show you here in a minute. The last part of the calculation is the home information that they input. It will break down the mortgage interest write-off and the property tax write-off. We're going to hit next. Now that information carried over. So currently she's claiming 0. It shows the mortgage interest, real estate tax interest. Now if she wants to bring home more money every month so she can't afford a house that she wouldn't, we're simply going to move this bar over and let it calculate out. If she goes single plus 5, she'll bring home another $5,000 a year. After the $19,000 tax benefit or mortgage interest benefit and the $6,000 tax benefit, she's still going to have a $20,000 total net benefit after everything's said and done. Great part is you can submit, send them a summary right there, and it will look similar to this here. They'll get an email that breaks down their name, current loan information, what they're currently filing and how much taxes they're paying, what they need to file, a video on how to make the changes in laws on taxes, their total tax write-off, and then it breaks everything down here, even to how much more monthly income she'll be bringing home. Right? There's a disclaimer, obviously, and from there, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Definitely looking for your feedback. I hope you get back to me soon. Thanks again for taking the time to look at TaxVantage.